Hello, Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Blue Exorcist Chapter 121. We are back from our 2-month break. When we last left our heroes, we had an utterly emotionally devastating chapter as we finally ended SSC, for one thing. But with Rin experiencing the end of Shiro's life, the last 15 years of raising the twins kind of crammed together into a few moments, witness what was going on in Shiro's mind as Satan finally overtook him in the end, and when Shiro killed himself to stop Satan. And then Mephisto gave him one final trip back to the past. And he went back to when he and Yukio were like 6-ish, and he had one final chat with his father about raising him, about everything that happened. All of Shiro's thoughts on raising the twins. It was really fucking good. And then he left for good, realized that he was dumb to have ever wished he was never born, and then appeared on the Illuminati ship with Yukio. So yeah, let's jump into chapter 121 of One Cloth Preface, because it's not Blue Exorcist without a multi-part chapter. So you have a little color cover here of Yukio, and Rin is kind of cut up by the Shueisha manga reader, just because it does it all as a one-page thing. But we have Yukio on one side with the red guns, and Rin with his new white hair. So yeah, let's jump on in. I think this is where we last left off with the present. I will admit, it's been a long time since I've checked in on the present. And I think this is the Illuminati airship, and I think, is that the demon from the contract seal? The Seal of Moranath that Yukio summoned however many chapters ago that was? If it is, he seems to do cause some kind of storm to appear over the Illuminati ship. And then he looks like he summons like a shit ton of javelins or something. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I'm trying to read it without my face being too in shadow, but I gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Hey! Yeah, I don't have any idea what's going on. Okay. So, yeah, this demon tormenting you is fun. You're gonna fight back, huh? How cute. And I think he's outside of the ship, I think. How shall I do it? First, I'll get you back real good. So take this! And he does this kind of like lightning bolt through the Illuminati ship. This is Yukio's demon, right? Right? That is what's going on here? If not, I have no fucking clue who this guy is, or what is going on. Which, as much as I end up loving SSC in the end, is the danger of all of these flashbacks, in both this series and, of course, in Butler, that I always like to compare the two flashbacks there, is that when you spend, months and months and months away from the main plot, and you jump right back into the main plot, you forget what's going on. So I probably should have at least reread 4000 before this chapter, but I didn't, so here we are. Anyway, where was I? So take this, and then we go to Lucifer's hospital bed. Homare is there, and one of the doctors is there. And Lucifer's like hooked up to all of these wires and things like he always is. Homare, Commander, I apologize for striking you. No, you were right to admonish me. I failed you. I had no idea that Yukio Okumura had such a secret weapon. Furthermore, the ship is in danger. As soon as we take emergency measures, you must evacuate to... I'm not going. But the elixir. We must complete it. The elixir experiments have failed. Vayu and Indra's attack stopped the furnace. Agan is attempting to restore it, but it could take a while. There's been no further contact from Professor Dragulescu, but he's unlikely to approach the ship under these circumstances. Oh, I see. In that case, I authorize the activation of the Serafin Pulse. Okay. My first guess for that is it's some kind of, like, EMP, but for demons? Maybe? Like, it, like, wipes out all demons in the area? I don't know. I thought that both Lucifer and Homare were in the room when Yukio did his betrayal thing. But I guess not. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to, like, jump onto a ship here that's, I had a metaphor there. Jump onto a ship in rocky waters. There we go. So I'm trying to find my footing. Anyway, so activate the Serafin Pulse. Huh? But over 80% of the ship's systems are down. First, you must evacuate, so I will not abandon the ship. Enough power remains to start the reactor. We merely need buy enough time for the necessary preparations. What of Yukio Okumura? I had Shima follow him. You must find him. We just need to know his location. Understood. Maybe the pulse, like, cuts all demon contracts with a person, so that would, like, unsummon the demon attacking the ship right now, maybe? I don't know. It's an order from the commander. Find him! We're now back with the Illuminati, grunts. He passed through here earlier. When? A few minutes ago. Go after him! And we see, like, what looks to be a whole bunch of, like, brains and hearts in the vats all around the troops. Yikes. How did this happen? Oh, fuck, it's fucking Koneko! Why am I running around unequipped on an Illuminati base? You're the worst, Sir Fellas! So, cause, yeah, last we left Koneko, Mephisto had sent him with I think was it the Shattered Coma Sword to get it fixed? Or was it to return the Coma Sword to Rin? Because if it's the latter, then this all kind of makes sense. He sent Koneko here to find Rin, who would eventually end up on the ship with Yukio that Koneko could give the sword to. But again, don't quite remember. Anyway, this looks really bad. What am I supposed to do? Is Rin really here? Yeah, so he's looking for Rin. There we go. Eep! Wah! Oh, someone comes by. I'm sorry, don't kill me! And it's fucking Shima! Huh? Koneko? Shima? What are you doing here? And you're not in uniform? That's the coat you bought this winter! I didn't want to, but Sir Fellas let me to give this sword to Rin! Koneko, he's the enemy! Don't tell him your plan! Rin is here too? Well, if you're not too busy working for the enemy, will you help me find him? Koneko! What the fuck? If you're not too busy working for the enemy, will you help me find him? That single sentence, I think, encapsulates the Kyoto Trio's relationship with Shima in a single sentence. You know, yeah, you're kind of working for the enemy, but, like, help a brother out here, you know? Like, what a fucking line right there. No! I was supposed to spy on Yukio, but lost track of him. I have to go. But then I'll go with you. I can't find him on my own anyway. What? Well, I won't be responsible for you. Speaking of Yukio, we see him there. This must be before Rin appears, because he's here without Rin. And when we last saw him at the end of 120, Rin was there, so I guess this is a bit before Rin pops up on the ship. He isn't outside. Search inside the ship. And we see he's, like, pop down this little hatch to a corridor. That went well. And he opens the door. And he's in the hangar bay. I think this is where Rin appears at the end of last chapter. And he picks something up off the floor. All that's left is, and he thinks back to someone saying, everyone knows you're not supposed to listen to a demon's sweet words, but if you ever become the victim of possession or parasitization, one effective method is shock therapy. So this is one of Shiro's classes. If you suffer enough physical pain to cause death, the demon will flee. But it's only as a last resort. And he's like, has the screw-looking thing he picked up and is, like, aiming it at his eye. You never learn. This is Satan speaking through his eye. It's no use. Before you do it, I'll knock the spike away. Why do you want my body so badly? Why should I tell you? He's high-strung and touchy, so if I push him... Are you jealous? What? Because human beings have what you don't. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Don't get uppity just because the blue flame won't work against you. I can kill you in an instant. And here's eyes like bursting into flame. Without a window, I'll threaten people all over the world again. Say another word and I'll do it. And Yukio just smiles at him. I know you feel so badly it hurts. Die! Now! And he shoves the spike towards his eye. I think he actually impales himself. And the flame is there right as Rin reappears at the end of last chapter. And he sees... I can't tell if the flame actually went in, if the spike actually went in. But he puts his hand down at shock at seeing his brother. And we get the last shot of last chapter. And Rin is still bawling from his final scene 2 months ago. Yukio? How you been? Long time no see. I've missed you a lot. And Yukio just looks at him. Rin, despite everything that's happened to him, it hasn't even been 5 days. Seriously? Rin's gone through 20 years since then. To be honest, I never expected to see you again so soon. You're a mess. Sorry, a lot's happened. Oh right, I gotta tell ya. I use this key to see the past. Let's go see it together. Wait, can he still go back to the past? Is Rin just gonna relive all of SSC? That was 20 chapters. I'm not going through that again. Also, we see, in a bit of on-the-nose symbolism there, Rin's heart is literally on his sleeve. I just want that for the record. His heart is quite literally on his sleeve. And Yukio just looks at him, mouth agape, and grits his teeth. Why? You can get answers to all the questions you have. I told you, none of that matters anymore. Really? But Lucifer's bad business. Seriously, you shouldn't join the Illuminati. If you see the past, you'll understand. I never joined the Illuminati. Really? Alright, then let's go home. And Yukio turns away. Yukio? And Yukio looks back at him angry. What do you think I am? Where can I go to now? I'm certainly not going back to the Knights of the True Cross. The Order is corrupt and incompetent, and only cares about self-preservation. Why do you think I came here? I came to destroy the Illuminati. And he, looks at the huge wreckage of the hangar as, proof. Also, I think that's, is that Rot all over the place? Like a King of Rot? A servant of the King of Rot did all that? And we see, the Order is currently, the ship is taking huge damage from all of the Thunder Demons, attacks. And I've done what the Order could not. All that's left is for me to die. Die? Satan has infested my left eye, and is using it to see into Asaya. Lucifer plans to use me to bring back Satan somehow, and he brings the spike back up to his eye. And I won't allow that. What are you? And Rin comes after him, and somehow the spike just, goes flying out of his hand. And it goes flying. See? Oh, that was Satan doing that. He's inside me. And Satan preserves his hosts. So even if I want to die, I can't. But as his bastard son, you might be able to kill me. Kill me before the demons use me. Oh right, you said you wouldn't bite me. That means you're just in the way. So get lost! And Rin kind of is taken aback for a moment. Ah, okay. I get it. You don't want anyone to look down on you. Huh? Were you even listening to me? I just explained at length how, and Rin just bops him. Again, the only one page format of this manga reader is not doing it any favors. But yeah, Rin just fucking decks Yukio right there. And Yukio just sent flying. Oops, a little too hard. It hits against the wall of the hangar. I think, does he go flying outside the ship? Or no, maybe he goes in a storage room or something. Yukio! And Yukio's collapsed amid the rubble. Apparently, you weren't listening. Rin just looks down at him. Looks like Satan really is protecting you. Good thing, too. And Rin looks down at him. I always saw you as my weak little brother that I had to protect. But If you want me to take you seriously, I will. 1 second, I need some water. He still isn't listening. But I'm bringing you back alive. And I'll do it by force. And now you got, like, flames in his fist. Little demon ears flaring up. He's, like, ready to fucking go. And Yukio, gets back up. You can try, but it's not gonna be easy. I'll do everything I can to make you kill me. Next chapter hits July 3rd. Okay. So, once I, to continue my boat metaphor, right in my footing, the chapter was great. Once we got past the Thunder Demon and we're dealing with, like, actual characters who we know, everything about the chapter was a lot of fun. From the Serafin Pulse, the mystery, whatever that means, I'm presuming it has something to do with wiping out the demons that Yukio is controlling. Just because, like, that seems to be what Lucifer's problem is the demons that are attacking the ship. And the fact that he needs to know Yukio's location, probably to use the pulse on him, I'm guessing. Then we have Koneko and Shima. And it's such a great scene. I want to see so much more of them as Of One Cloth continues. I'll talk more about that title when we get to Rin and Yukio in a moment. But like I said a few minutes ago, well, if you're not too busy working for the enemy, will you help me find him? Is one of my favorite lines I have read in anything in a long time. Shima is far and away my favorite character, and everyone, especially the Kyoto Trio's interactions with him, are just like the icing on the cake of an incredibly fun character. So that line made my fucking night, y'all. Will you help me find him? If you're not too busy working for the enemy, you know. But then we get to the real meat of the chapter, and that is Yukio and Satan. And that is what I imagine Of One Cloth is about. I imagine Of One Cloth is really going to be about Rin and Yukio being cut of one cloth. Or maybe the Illuminati and the Knights being cut of one cloth, as we found out in SSC, the Illuminati kind of spawned from the Section 13 Elixir experiments. So, like, they're also kind of cut of one cloth. Really, all of the drama here from people that are very, very similar, from the twins to the Illuminati and the True Cross. So yeah, I imagine that's going to be the broader theme of One Cloth. Unlike SSC, I can like try to piece out what of One Cloth means. So yeah, now we have Rin versus Yukio coming, as Yukio really wants Rin to kill him, and Rin wants to beat him without killing him. Yeah, and it does really, like, clarify what Yukio's goal was to destroy the Illuminati and then die, so Satan cannot have his body. Which does kind of put his character it helps his character start to come into focus more. So yeah, now I'm really excited to watch Rin and Yukio battle it out, watch Koneko and Shima's adventures in the base. Maybe you see what the rest of the gang is up to. I don't know. But we'll have to wait till next month to find out, because that's all I have for this chapter. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter in the video itself. If you did, don't forget to drop me a like or subscribe, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!